I really am thrilled to be able to be with all of you to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad. I want to acknowledge and congratulate Lesley Weiss, the current chair of the Commission, for her tireless dedication to supporting the historical memory of our community throughout Europe and here at home, and Rabbi Kestenbaum, whose tenacity helped establish this commission in the first place.
So I just really wanted to come by to tell you thank you for what you're doing. I want to express my appreciation for meeting with Rabbi Kestenbaum's blessed memories, his son. I understand that he was the one who founded the commission 30 years ago, Yasher Koach, on the 30th anniversary. I just want you to know that the work that you're doing is critically important.
And I wanted to thank Lesley Weiss as chairman of this commission. I wanted to thank everyone on this commission for the role you play in reminding the world of the responsibility we have as Americans to be true to this concept that is in our Declaration of Independence.
I was honored to receive the Commission's award last fall for my work on the Protect Cemeteries Act and could not have done it without all of you.
Rabbi Kestenbaum, a Holocaust survivor and prominent leader in the Hasidic Jewish community, was greatly pained by the destruction of cemeteries throughout post-war Eastern Europe. As an individual, he was responsible for the restoration of cemeteries, yet felt there should be an official U.S. government entity to represent the heritage sites, including churches, synagogues, and cemeteries of millions of Americans. This commission is a critical recognition of an extension of the values that are America.
My father was a remarkable man. He was intense, passionate, and highly principled. He was born on April 11, 1922, in a small town in Hungary. During the war, he and his family were taken by the Nazis and held in several concentration camps, including Bergen-Belsen in Germany and Theresienstadt in Czechoslovakia. With God's help, he survived. He returned home after the war to a tragedy. His entire extended family, his parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, his 2 brothers and 6 sisters, all had been murdered. He knew there was nothing he could do to bring back the millions of lives that had been lost during the war. But their legacy, the cemeteries and holy places that had been destroyed, this could be recovered, restored.
Louis Kestenbaum, honoring your contribution to preserving America's heritage abroad. 30th Anniversary Tribute, United States Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad, United States Congress, Washington, D.C., June 18th, 2015. I am honored on behalf of so many to present this to you, and in great appreciation for your father and your work.
Thank you so much.
I recall the numerous meetings I had with Rabbi Kestenbaum, his sage advice, his strong reserve, and his commitment to preserving endangered Jewish cemeteries in Central and Eastern Europe. In addition to preserving Jewish cemeteries, the Commission has many other accomplishments. It has played a major role in the creation of many Holocaust memorials throughout Europe, which are visited by millions of people, including President Obama, who visited the Commission's Little Camp Memorial at Buchenwald.
I want to congratulate Lesley Weiss, the current chairwoman of the Commission, and 5 other chairmen and women who have led the Commission during the past 30 years. The work of the Commission is valuable for remembering the past and also for making sure that the evil acts that caused so many people to suffer so much never happens again. To Lesley, honoring your contribution to preserving America's heritage abroad, the 30th anniversary tribute, United States Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad, United States Congress, Washington, D.C., June 18, 2015.
Rabbi Louis Kestenbaum, who chose this event to honor the memory of his Blessed Father. And one has to believe when you see this audience, when you recognize what the commission that he championed has done over 30 years, when you see the quality of the leadership from the House and Senate that are here, that his vision has been put into action and you have done a mitzvah by remembering him in this way. But the second person to whom we owe this event is Ezra Friedlander. It's his determination, his ability to reach to every corner of the Capitol and get members from both sides of the aisle.
I'm going to make it very short. I want to introduce Congressman Elliot Engel from New York, who's the ranking member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee.
I want to commend Lesley Weiss for her good work, and Louis Kestenbaum, Michael Lewin, Warren Miller, Rabbi Schneier, and so many other people who have decided to do things to make life a little bit better, to right some of the wrongs of the past.
Rabbi Kestenbaum conceived the idea of a U.S. government commission to preserve the remnants of the many Americans in Eastern and Central Europe. He shared the growing awareness of many in the Orthodox community that Jewish heritage was under threat in our ancestral lands, particularly those behind the former Iron Curtain. The Nazis had consciously obliterated many Jewish communities and other visible traces of Jewish life. When my mother's generation is gone, nothing will be able to speak to us about the lives they lived there, but the physical places that can yet be saved. This is the significance of the work we do on behalf of the Commission to preserve America's rich heritage abroad. Thank you very much.
And it's important to understand that government can't be everywhere, nor should we be. We rely on the good works of ordinary people to make society better. And this Preservation Commission only works because of the amazing job the commissioners do and that all of you do to raise the funds to actually preserve these sites.
I wish to say that's been a great privilege and honor being part of your 30-year celebration.
I grew up, like many of you, probably hearing and internalizing the origins where we all trace our roots back to. For me, that was and is true too, but it also means that we carry forth and are obligated to ensure that the link between past, present, and future are intertwined.
Honorable Chair Weiss, on the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the U.S. Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad, I'd like to congratulate you and all the members and supporters of the Commission on that important milestone.
The Kennedy office was a museum to the Kennedy family, photographs and pictures and all sorts of artifacts from this great political dynasty. And Rabbi Kestenbaum said, "Senator, may I say something?" So the blood starts draining from me. He says, "You know, just yesterday I visited Arlington Cemetery and saw the magnificent graves to your brothers, who are great American heroes and deserve the honor. Don't all God's children deserve the same honor?" In a flash, Senator Kennedy understood what this was all about. Rabbi Kestenbaum was a great man, a great communicator, and in my life, the finest person I've ever met. So thank you, Louis, for letting me part of this program.
First one is to Warren L. Miller, honoring your contribution to preserving America's heritage abroad, the 30th anniversary tribute, United States Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad, United States Congress.
When we talk about preservation of America's heritage abroad, when we talk about the work of Rabbi Kestenbaum and his father, and his son, and his family, and all the others who are here who worked so diligently over years in so many different ways, what are we talking about? We're talking about remaining who we are, not the way Korach said, just people of wisdom. The Jews who have embraced only wisdom are a memory. The Jews that have embraced wisdom with heritage are here. We're plowing forward. We're carrying the Jewish heritage into the next generation. As even the Congresswoman noted, we cling to our heritage because we must. Otherwise, we don't have the future.